Okay, so here you can see some aids that help with standing or even exercise. We were actually discussing a bike with this guy. I'm sorry you can see the mic in this angle. You can see it through the whole thing. I didn't realize until I started editing. But here are some of the bikes and scooters and things that he was giving us leaflets for. Because Nathan enjoys riding a bike but doesn't get to do it very often because he needs a specialist bike.
Yeah.
So I stopped at this stall and a couple of others because I wanted to get a leaflet. So these are chairs for, just computer work or sitting around the house. Nathan needs support sitting. He likes to have his feet solidly on the ground and some support on his back. He's not a huge sit on a stool person. Here's some more exercise special needs bikes for kids and some like healing chairs for people who need more, support, which isn't for Nathan. This convention was actually really useful. Here's me just showing you a couple of things. Showing Mom, she was asking what I got the leaflet and where from, so that was one thing. And here's some more supports. I will leave all the information for this convention and the people that we spoke to linked down below for you guys if you want to check them out. And then here is an exercise machine for people who can't be going to the gym, etc. So I had a quick look at that, and then some wheelchairs. Nathan is actually getting another wheelchair. By the time you see this video, it will be less than a week, and we were just having a look at some of the accessories you can get to go with those wheelchairs. So I was just waiting for my mom to catch up with me and letting some people past, because I'm walking and able to kind of wait. And just looking, and I thought some of them were cool. And then here we are looking at like some communication aids and activities that he could do with Mum or go with his school and things like that. And everyone was really lovely and really wanting to talk about why we were there, who we were there for, and how they could help us, even though we weren't from the local area.
So this charity was originally set up by parents who were like, it's not here, we need to change that. It's a hard work to set things up like this, though, isn't it? When you've already got.
And I'm disabled myself, so I can't do stuff like that.
The major issue we've got at the moment is lack of accessible transport. So we're doing travel training as well to get people to train buses who are confident. So it's just a case of facilitating them to feel more confident about going outside of their comfort zone and area. And then once they're used to doing
there is a group there. Excuse me,
if you go on that, we'll tell you where the nearest group is from us.
Okay.
It says,
Oh yeah, we can have a look. It's just...
And this is the communication store we were talking about. So they had multiple things, including an iPad that they sell. I am actually setting up a consultation with these people because we think this might be the best route to go for Nathan. They were really helpful, had great information, and he helped us set up getting emails and things like that so that he could have access to these things. He actually also told us about a free trial that was going on, which Nathan is currently trying out and loving. So here is what that looks like. Mom was just picking up paperwork and the core first pictures that we were looking at, and I thought I'd show you the website and everything. You can see the iPad that I was just telling you about in the corner of the screen, and Mom just showing me and asking if we should pick any of these leaflets up, and I'm like, yeah, pick up everything. Oh, pick up everything, because you never know. And he's just gonna fill us in on some of the stuff that you're about to see in the clip once he finished talking to this lady. He asked Mum specifically what we were thinking and what would be best for Nathan, and was very, very nice and wanted to show us exactly what he thought would be best in that moment without meeting the little one who was at school this day, because I didn't think he would be interested in going.
Is it food and drink?
Dessert.
I want more dessert. So
I want more dessert.
So you can start, obviously that's kind of, for maybe an advanced communicator who's combining words and makes sentences. Also on the left hand side we've got things like quick fires. So we're quick everyday phrases, do you want a glass of water, yes or no, how are you feeling on good or bad. Then below that we've got topics, and these are very situational to, I suppose the scenario. We might be playing with bubbles, we might be in the canteen, we might be, something to do with bedroom, turn off the lights, and so on and so forth. Below topics then we've got the keyboard, so someone who's used to text.
Gaming workshop at 12 o'clock over on the right hand side of the hall. It's 12 o'clock for a gaming workshop by Special Effects. Also, any exhibitors are parked at the front of the hall. Please can you move your cars into disabled spaces, and we need the spaces.
I don't mind buying them another one for distinctly.
do you have to buy one of these?
So I'll show you that now. So there's two different devices that you can get basically. So there's the iOS, so any iPad basically, you can buy the app on the App Store. So you can actually go on the App Store, and I work in the Irish market, so I know it's €55 for on the App Store. So it's roughly around the same. I think it might be £55. So for the software, so if you had an iPad, you can buy the software.
Well,
You can also get a free trial as well for 60 days. So if you want to try it before you buy it, you can get a free trial as well. There's just a few steps to sign up and do it. Okay? So that's that. But you have iOS devices, Windows devices. So these are more durable devices. These are designed to be thrown around. So if you had, someone who's throwing around the device, that's why that is good for that.
Are they yours? Or
Yeah, these are specifically for behind-the-box devices.
they're in your details, are they?
We went to the event. We got a lot of paperwork. So places like Snaps, Brother Valley Country Park. It isn't actually that far from here where we are. So we're going to give that a look into and have a look and decide. It's like a miniature train and stuff as well, so I'll leave all that link down below. And then this is their superhero challenge. And then all the booklets. Oh, wait, hang on. So actually the first major thing I'm going to check out is this Toby Dynex communication, because it will be really helpful for Nathan. So that's all that information. So I'm going to check those out in a minute. That's my first job. And there's another one somewhere. Here we go. And then we have some more Kobe. So like there's card ones here and then training cards for little one to try out. Honestly, I was not entirely sure what I was going to think of this because it was a free event, which is great because you don't get a ton of free disabled events. But I was a little glass half full pessimistic. And then a disabled car seat company. They do from babies all the way up to teenagers. So I will leave these linked down below for you guys. I'll leave everything linked down below. That's something else I want to look into. Because Nathan is not great in the car. As I said, the packs to give him a try. There is another communication thing in here, but I don't entirely know where it went because we have kind of a ton of paperwork to try out. So I'm just going to go through it as I said. This is giraffe, basically with a J, and they have this is their like therapy stuff. And the reason I got this is because Nathan quite likes to kind of just chill, and I just thought it would be nice for him to maybe have something at home. I know that they like these at school and they have them in different sizes and different bright colours, and one at home, and then we can either set it on or it can be given to his school, and they have like a sideline board and things like that. So that was just a quick something to check out. Then we have, actually this is for Mum, the low vision shop, and they have a ton of stuff for if you have bad eyesight, like and a reading pen and things like that, like Orcam. And actually I could be tempted to get them for me. And oh cool, they have like a lens to protect your eyeballs. Again, everything will be linked down below for you guys if you're interested, or you know someone who would benefit from this and like these sort of aids and they don't know where to find them, because we didn't, honestly. So that's from Mum, but they have like all sorts of different portable ones as well, so I should take that down to Mum. Then there's the Vita chair. So I actually picked this up because Nathan has a hard time in normal chairs. So they have like different sizes and they can help you stand up and they can be used as desks. These can be taken into schools. So for the little one, I thought we'd have a look. And also, even if we don't get Nathan one, I might see about maybe getting Mum one, because we can never find her a good computer chair. So this might be worth a look. Oh, here it is, Grid. So this is the Voco chat. This is another version, another program of the one I just showed you. So I'm going to give these a quick look as well once I finish showing you guys all this. And I knew they sold these, but I couldn't figure out where to find them. And these are Game Changing Lives. I actually got like one of their little bracelet things. And they have made adaptive game controllers for people with special needs. So we are actually going to get Nathan one. And he has multiples, so game controllers, so this is worth a check. Oh, they're in Oxfordshire. That's interesting. Mum wanted to get him a bike. Problem is a standard bike isn't going to work for little man, so a therapy bike. And they have lots of different options, and even though this will be more expensive, they do sort of like an all-inclusive service. So it does free assessments, warranty and aftercare for 2 years, and they'll come in and check the bikes, etc. And when he grows out of it, you can exchange it for a bigger one or get money. So this is an option, particularly for Nene, because he does actually enjoy being out on a bike. So Gab's my pup. So that's more of a mum thing than me. And then, so these are like switches, using switches. So these are to make them more independent so that you can plug them into things. So he'll be able to turn things on, make toys work, all those sort of things. Yeah, which seems useful. And they do like joysticks. You can plug things in. So this is basically a part of the games changing lives. And then Switch Tech is the company that do it, and they do like toys, phones, so they can be more independent. Oh, so this was the event. So it was Accessibility Expedition by William Merritt Center. As I said, I'll leave everything linked down below for you guys. We didn't even fill in the questionnaire. Careful. And then they had like a floor plan of everything, which was pretty cool. But yeah, we saw pretty much everything while we were in there. Yeah, that was a dance workshop. It has all the websites and stuff, so I'll be able to link those nicely for you guys. One of the bikes we were considering, a reading thing. You can see what it's like to be blind. So this is what it can mean to be blind or visually impaired. Only a person who is visually impaired really knows what it's like. But this stimulator may help you understand the main types of visual impairment. Again, really for mum more than me. A possible up, stand and move. So mum can't go to a gym or anything. So this would be more for her if she was interested. I mean, Nathan might be able to use it, but yeah, so this is to help get more movement into people's lives. As I said, I picked that up from mum because I thought she might enjoy reading it. So the last thing is something called Possum, and they do assistive technology. And the reason I actually saw it was because I saw the GPS. Now that may sound really, really bad, but my little brother is a runner. He's an eloper, so it's kind of complicated when it comes to safety and all those things. So we are obviously considering getting him all those things. This is not just like for a safety issue. You can get tech that will help around the house and telecare and all those things. So this also could be helpful for mum in like the sense of in the future if we need any more like help. Because of right now, this is mainly for the little one and keeping him safe. So because he doesn't understand, he's not supposed to run off, etc. So and they have the jelly bean buttons so that you can program them to do something in different colors, etc., and sizes, and the like different safety things which we're looking into. As well as like the door alarms and etc. So that's actually everything. As I said, that might be like the odd thing here and there that I missed, but here's my thoughts. It's great, and because it's free, it's wonderful. There could be more of them around the country, because I think it would be a great asset for not just charities and businesses who their prime focus is the disabled community and their carers, but I think it would make it easier for the disabled community to feel included. That being said, we wouldn't go every year. Everything we got was really helpful, but it's sort of a once every 4 years. It's like it's once every sort of, for a child anyway, every growth sort of episode. So if we get any of this stuff, it's going to last him till he's about 14, 15, and so we probably wouldn't go again until then, unless Mum got off one of her meds and was told medically she could drive, and she'd learn, and then we would probably go so that she could have a look at like the adaptations, etc., that could be put in a car. Not that we would actually ever get one from here, but because we have a mobility car, but it would give her an idea of what actually, if she ever was able to learn to drive and she needed adaptations to the car, what she would actually need and what would make her feel comfortable and safe and confident to drive, so without like obviously hurting herself. So we probably will go again, but it will probably be a couple of years before we go again. I don't regret driving all the way up there. It was like an hour away. It was in Leeds, but was worth it, and we got like about 90 minutes worth of walking around time and actually talking to people and just like focusing on things that we actually needed. We did look at everything, but we only picked up things from stores we actually knew we needed stuff from, partially so we didn't overwhelm ourselves, and partially because we don't want to be buying things or getting things just because we can. That would be a waste of our money financing for Nathan, and would actually take something away from somebody who needs it, whether you're buying it or not. You know, it takes time to make these things and get them sent out, so if no one doesn't need them, then we shouldn't take the stock that's there from somebody else who does. My pup is sleeping. So yeah, now we're just waiting for Nathan to get back. It is 3:30. My feet really ache. Daddy's coming over. So I really want to take a nap, but I doubt that's going to happen, so what I might do is take my makeup off, get all this photo on the computer, and then relax until everyone gets back, because all I need to do this evening is edit. So that's the end of this video. I don't know how much of the actual exhibit I showed. If you enjoyed it, do go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me, guys. Also, don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time that I upload on a Wednesday and Sunday. And also, don't forget to head to the comments and let me know whether if you had an event like this near you, would you go? Are you a part of the disabled carer community? And also, if you are interested in anything that I showed in this video, go ahead and check out those links in the subscription box. In the description box, I will leave as much of the information as I can linked down below. If you are looking for a particular game website or whatever from this booklet or from the things I showed you, please go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I will make sure to respond with said link and any information that I have, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.